Kevin is just the grub nobody cares about anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
The last Kevin of the Kevins. A lot of bursts here in a Pays. The bouncing wave getting on him. Still red-white available, and 6, as you mentioned, is huge. The bubble goes on Lehens. Remember, he doesn't have flash, but Canyon is here, and Bull doesn't care. First blood, but Bull is in a lot of trouble, and he should be going down as it is traded, as Pays will take down Bull.
I mean, it was a really nice mechanical session.
Yeah, it's an all-right situation. Pays sitting on his flash. And they might be able to use that if he's got Gravitum here to try to set up this kill. He does not, but they'll rely on Canyon, and the lack of flashes from their side. Ondel had his, and the delay comes in for the tidal wave, but it doesn't matter, as from long range, the turret that is this, I almost said Achilles, Aphelios.
Turrets, are you really going to get to hit? It's just going to be a super low value grub take here with this comp on top of everything else. And it's Ocean Soul, which, you know, could have been Hex Tech, which would have been disastrous, but it's still not great.
Speaking of the Hex Flash coming in, and Ondel's in trouble once again, but the tidal wave is pretty good, and now we got TP coming in. Ondel will bite the dust, and that TP is canceled. Oh boy. Well, they've got a mid-jungle duo looking for something as a dive is coming in onto Bull. This is maybe too far, but Cannon and Pays, they want it. Flash forward, and they're both dead, as Bulldog will take them out. And it was way too far forward from the side of Gen G.
Meanwhile, Cuz is online in this game, and you can just see from the outset here, it looks like, okay, this play maybe is salvageable. Tidal wave into the bubble here on the Pays. He takes a ton of damage. Without that combo, I don't think Bulldog necessarily ends up getting those 2 kills because Pays goes super low. The Bull decides, okay, I'm just going to retreat here. Canyon takes the turret aggro, so he gets low as well. Then Bulldog comes in. Gets the kill here with the Bull. The shield comes out. Not even necessary, honestly, to keep him alive.
Oh.
Yeah. Shortly, he's kind of hiding off in the side lane right now. Could threaten that turret and then join the fight if he wants to here to defend against this Herald. And this turret is so healthy. Oh, Chovy.
Oh, they had no idea. Oh, they just both got demolished there in the mid lane. As, yeah, Chovy was just hanging around, and maybe they thought it was a fake, but he immediately just ulted on top of them.
I feel like if they did not get engaged on like that, I think everything was
getting chunked big time right now. Yeah. Doesn't have any MR at all at this moment in time, as here's a TP. Looking for the angle. They want to get on top of Cuz, who does not have Flag and Dragon. He is just dead. That's just the end of him, as Shockwave will be flashed. And now Gen G can very comfortably take this Dragon.
Yeah, you just cannot fight into this anymore. Doo-doo.
Yeah, he's got a flash as well. And yes, Bulldog is chunking them, but the team fighting just much cleaner from the side of Gen G.
And this is, of course, after this play from Chovy here.
He pretends it's a fake.
That was actually really well played by him. They just do not read it well enough, and that's a guarantee on the turret. See Bull's reaction.
Yeah, so we got to fight live, and Pays is dead.
What?
That's a shutdown. We don't know how this happened, but yeah, he's just gone. He didn't have flash, so remember he flashed the shockwave at the dragon, so just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'll have to wait and see how this one goes.
Yeah, it just looks like he just got cataclysmed there by Cash, and he's just not going to find it, unfortunately. Doo-Doo trying to sweep around too. If they can sandwich Pays, that's how you win this fight as Kwangdong Freaks. Everyone's grouped up too, as an Orianna ball could be massive.
Could be massive. King getting pretty far ahead of his team. Canyon looking for the ult. Look at that! The concave, they hit absolutely nothing, and now there is the combo. And Chovy not able to hit much, but they do get Ondel. Is that enough? I don't think so. Doo-Doo is wreaking havoc in that backline. Keen is Cassante, so maybe he can just 1v5, but Pays was never able to get into that fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting on 1,400 damage. That fight, he has to stay so far away from everybody, and that is exactly what I was talking about when I said the best chance you're going to get is either a kill on Pays or a re-engage. And the concave, you mentioned, it was so perfect. Candy just goes in, and they walk away, and then the re-engage comes through from Cuz, and that is all you need is Kwang. Yeah, not great.
Yeah, should be in front of the Baron. They're just going to engage. Nobody has flash, and they're all running away. Gen G are not grouped up, and Canyon, he gets pulled back over the wall by the chains from the Aatrox, and that is the end of the Gen G jungler.
No jungle anymore. They could use some of this honey fruit to heal back up here, and without Canyon's ult, how do you actually get on top of this Baron here? Kwangdong Freaks say round 2, let's start it up. Teleport.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to force Gen G to move into this. And based on what we've seen from their positioning in team fights, it is not going to be easy.
Look at the flank
to hit an ult, but he is getting a nice angle here.
Dudu on the flank.
And we got a couple of flankers, but look at Toby on the top side. He's zoning them away as Cuz is going to go down, and so does Ondil. The angle from Toby was too good, and now Bulldog is isolated, and that might just do it. Dudu does get knocked up, and Gen G, they find a very nice 4v5 team fight.
Oh, so close to greatness. Champion that, you know, as now trying to push in here onto Keen.
Bulldog is flanking them, and so is Dudu. He's trying to wrap around on them right now. Very interesting position, but Keen's going to get the engage once again, and there's Toby, and down goes Bull immediately. And that is the end of that. They have a huge combo. They take out Toby, and Dudu is unchecked in the back line, but Pays, can he get the 1v1? He's trying desperately. He gets some help from his team, but look at Bulldog in the backside. He's going to take out Pays. This is insanity. How are Quantum Freaks win? Never mind, there's a Cassante. Oh, Dudu comes back. He's trying to help out. Can he take down Keen? I'm curious about this 1v1 now. Who is the better top laner in this position? It looks like Keen as he's over the wall. Dudu trying to hit the Qs, and it's not gonna matter as Cassante stands on top.
Get your copy pastas out for that one. He's gonna go to 8. But at the start of this fight, look at Pace. He is dead center. There is no way to get on top of the Sibelius, which is just insane. This player who's so young and so talented to get so many engaged threats, perfectly positioned, but eventually the Jarvan splits this team fight up, and Dudu, with all this lethality, will help burn him down, with Bulldog's help here, of course, as well. And then Cassante happens. Let's just sit on it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was focusing on to the squishy backline that, of course, Keen is just here. He's so tanky. He is Cassante.
Okay.
And
가볼만 할 것 같은데?
I think I got him. He says,
까비요. 솔박을 들어가자.
It was really funny about this when you said, like, let's see who wins this actually, because for me, and I think for you as well, there was never any doubt.
Oh my god!
there was never any doubt.
There was never any doubt.
Conte is doing pretty well for the team right now, as Dudu's in a lot of trouble. He's being collapsed on here. He's got Canyon, and a little play from Cuz, trying to get on top of Chovy here, but the Pop Blossom going to help out quite a lot. Doesn't seem to matter though, and now Quantum Freaks are turning this around. This team will not go down quietly into this night. Can they kill Cassante though, is the real question. I don't know if they can.
I don't know.
I actually think they can. I think they cannot kill Cassante. I think it's impossible.
He has anathemas. Like, he just will not die. He will not go below 1/3 health. It will not happen. Bulldog is dead as well.
Yeah, Pays eventually catches up to him, and that's the end of that. Pays finally gets a team fight where he's like, hey, I could just fight front to back. As they did expend a lot to try to get on top of the Nico especially. As Dudu, he's going to give it the old college try. He's not going to give up. He might be able to take out Canyon, you know, if he stays alive for long enough.
Introduction, he's Cassante, and he will not lose this game.
Oh, Bull, yeah. Just, you know, trying to put up a little defense, but nobody can defend against Cassante. This game is over. Quantum Freaks, very nice try. Gotta hand it to them. But in the end, Gen G were the stronger team, and they will take them down in 34 minutes. In 7 seconds.
What a great game, though, of League of Legends that we just watched, and I gotta say, there were some angles to basically protect him at all costs. This will help mitigate some of that with the Udyr, and the Udyr doesn't feel like a strong power pick in this situation necessarily because his win rate's dropped a little bit. He's been a little bit less popular.
A massacre in favor of Chovizione, and it became legend after that. We're doing this again, level 1 trades. In the bottom lane.
Yeah, it was more interesting the first time, but we'll watch it the second time, yeah. And
Nami getting in there.
Bulls getting on top of Pace. He wants this.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty good angle for them. Flash on top, Ignite on a Pace, and he is just totally lost. First blood goes to Bull.
I mean, when you go for a... it's not ideal. A ton of damage coming down. Canyon is here, so they are going to be completely fine.
Oh, Bull's going in there. He is looking for death. He is down. Canyon was right there. That was very over-aggressive. He nearly does take out Pace, But again, it's one of those situations where even if you do get the kill, it's immediately
because like he's allowing these lanes to get the full value, and it's just a symbiotic relationship between Canyon and mid and bot, and no smite and steal here.
They do go in afterwards, but now Cuz is just dead? Yeah, that's going to be the end of him. Potentially here for Bulldog. He does pick up one. Over the wall he goes, and ult is dodged, but here comes Yone, and you can't get away from this guy as Chovy hits the Q3 and picks up the kill.
Bit of a disaster here in this set. Conditions here are fading fast.
Yeah.
So that's another way of saying it might be.
Yeah, definitely a bit of an issue here as flashing away is Dudu. He's got Vi in the river, but Canyon flashes over the Q and just laughs at him as Dudu is going to go down. Ult comes in from Cuz, but I just don't think he's got enough damage to take out ear to ear, buddy. Nice try. Oh, nearly does it.
I wasn't going to be fooled this time, Valdez.
I got fooled a little bit there at the end, but Udyr.
There were some awkward decisions made by Andil in game one in terms of how he wanted to use his tidal waves and how aggressively use them, but you can't deny this guy will press R and then Q exactly where he needs to enforce a flash. Like, he is so good at Nami so far this season.
Oh, we got some plays down on the bottom side as Cuz is here. No flash out of Paze. That's a kill. Bull will pick that one up. Gives them a tiny hope.
Yeah, I mean, these are the plays.
Yeah, I think Chovy is going to be okay. I imagine Unbound Soul does come in, and there is a Vine nearby trying to burst him down. The flash comes in. The ult hits on a Sejuani. Don't think that was the target, as in goes Bulldog, but now Chovy just going to ult away, and that's the end of Bulldog here. He doesn't quite have the damage to go through two of these tanks, and Udyr, again, just gets to do whatever he wants. And this game is falling apart. Gen G are absolutely shrekking him now. They're going to take down two of these plates in the mid lane turret as well.
Andil's coming over with Tidal Wave to try to catch them, but I don't think they do. Paze has Calibrum on the plate. Yeah. Ghost comes out. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, now they're chasing him, and now Dudu's in trouble. Chovy's still here. Q3 hits. That's the end of you.
It's done now, Valdez. It's over.
What happened? Oh, game one was so good.
I know. This is the Canyon POG game. Speaking of,
there he is again. Very nice angle. No cleanse for Bull. He took Ignite, so just has to flash it after the fact. Here comes Vi as Cuz is getting on in there, trying to kill Keen once again. That's not the target. As he's just going to heal up. He's got Emilio nearby with heal, the summoner spell. And yeah, this is just a bit of desperation. Bull trying to bait them in, and Canyon is taking a bit of damage, but it's not going to matter at the end of it all.
yeah, Paze misses ult, and they're like, wait a second? Oh no, it's still Keen, still Udyr.
Yeah, he's going to use Ghost, and Dudu's like, maybe I'll auto. It's not healing all too much. Flash on in, and that's just assassination as Bull, on the board. Yeah, I was like, what, did Paze Gale Force on in? And then I remembered, there's no Gale Force in the game anymore. Yeah, now they're trying to get on top of Lahens here. Didn't work out the last time, but Bulldog will get the better of him this time. Chovy ulting in, he's alone. And he's trying to do some damage to Bull, but he's going to go down. Nearly takes out Bull. That was a little scary.
I'm going to need context for this one. I'm going to need a little bit of context for this one, Valdez. Uh-oh.
There's 3 people over the wall. They're going to take out the Nami. It's 3v5. They don't even take out the Nami, as Cuz will get in there and give himself up. And Keen, once again, is just untouchable, this time on a different champion.
Yeah, he will dodge the bubble.
Oh, this is... All right, Andil's fine.
Yeah, the turret, and
Better than nothing.
when Wolf says the game is over, you know, we do have to read the legal fine print. Okay, there are ways. Hold on, maybe not. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah, no fine print in this one. I think it's pretty obvious.
Left drinker and a brutalizer.
Uh-oh. One Scryer's trinket is enough to spot them out in the gank brush. Bubble is good, but you're not bubbling Keen, as he is just going to sprint at them. Bulldog's got a nice angle in the back line, but he is absolutely alone. And, I mean, Akali's very good at jumping over walls. He's going to get over this one, and he gets hit by that whip. That might be a death sentence here for Bulldog as well. He does Shuriken. How far will they go for the kill onto Akali? Far enough, as Keenan will pick up his 4th kill in this game.
See, now Paze is allowed to step up to this inner in this case because they killed the bad guy.
actually does. Oh, no. There's a Nudir. And there's some stuff going on in the top side of the screen. We're zooming way out as dude who's trying to dive a turret. Cuz is going to go down. It's Canyon being the punch bag for his team. And yeah, they're just waiting for Keen to get back. I feel like they're just trying to make Nudir also look really OP.
Yeah, I mean, kind of is showing here.
Yeah. Okay, nice tidal wave. A chance, perhaps. Ondil taking a lot of the... okay, that's an ult straight to the face of Anami. And they still don't even care, as Bulldog also getting pretty deep into that one. Yeah,
I mean, Quantum Freaks, they are...
Canyon actually the one who throws it into Ondil.
Yeah, Ondil's been hit by quite a few of those Canyon ults this game. Doesn't always lead to a kill, though, as we've seen.
And Keen is just having his fun now. Joby trying to set him up almost as in goes Cuz once again. And yeah, he's going to hit the 0-8. Reverse Legendary, which we have seen before. And yeah, not the greatest game 2 for him, but what can you do? This is more of a team situation at this point in time. Gen G 19-4, trying to end their misery right now. They're not backing away. They're not doing the solo queue thing of, okay, let's try to pad our stats a little bit more. They are just going to end it. And it looks like this will do it. Bull alongside of Ondil, the duo from the bottom lane, desperate for something, but it is just the duo wins for the side of Gen G in the 2-0 tonight.
Jungle Dip in this one.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Hitting this at exactly the same time. Lucid, you gotta know about that brush. You do not have your ult, that's a bubble, and Lucid's in a lot of trouble, has to flash away. They flash after him, but they can't get him, as now Kellen might be the one who has to flash as well. The heal is coming in, but a Q from Vi once again, and Kellen is first blooded as Peanut takes him down.
Yeah, that was a bit of a... Also difficult.
Vi is pretty good at diving, but let's see how he gets this one done. The ult does come out, and Delight's just tanking it very nicely. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's 4 people trying to take out Doran, and they do, in fact, take out Kellen as well. So a trade of dives in this game as well.
Zeka, though, see if he can survive here. He should be okay. It looked scary for a moment, like they were going to have a successful follow-up there. He does end up holding on to this.
Does make sense to go for the Senna instead of the Nautilus with Frozen Heart.
Lucid going to look to maybe set up a dive here. Doran has Ghost and ult.
Zeka just avoiding that. That's the stop on the back. They're going in on this one. The chains come in, the needles are out, but Lucid, he's got the burst, and that's enough. Takes down Doran, who is now 0-2.
Yeah, Doran just did not expect Lucid to be there. He just wants to... TP committed by both mid laners here.
Yeah, I mean, it's Infernal Soul. Both sides really want to pick this one up. They're trying to isolate King in here, but now Viper, a bit out of position, does join up with the team once again. They're keeping this Drake at a pretty healthy number for now. Some poke does come down. Doran in a little bit of trouble, does have to throw in the Ghost, as Kingen has joined in the pit. There's the hook. Now they're looking for the burst. Engage. That big Nautilus ultimate, and Peanut's gone, but so is Kellen. This smite should go the way of Lucid, and that it will, as they do take it down, but a nice play from Zeka, at least to take out aiming. And now the chance here for Humble Life Esports for more kills. They're going to take down Kingen, as he is going to be killed in midair. Nice try, Kingen, as, yes, Lucid did pick up the Drake, but Humble Life
for D+, like there's still an angle to come back, 100%. It's just going to have to be a little bit slower now, and okay, Lucid, this was...
Yeah, he's going to ult away, and he's going to get some help from his teammates. But Bubble is going to come down, and now Kellen again is in trouble, and once again, Kellen has to pay for the sins of his jungler. And, you know, just saying, hey, you're not...
But if you're running a big burst champion who's actually strong at this point, maybe you make that work, but he doesn't land the stun either. It's sidestepped as Zeka.
Dance. He's trying to get in there. The distortion is down. A lot of damage already coming in. There's a Vi here as well, as he is avoiding quite a lot, but you can't avoid that R button, as down he goes. The entirety of the rest of DK is here now, but so is Humble Life Esports, and Kingen now is left out to dry. Kellen, I don't wish that same fate for you. It's happened already too many times this game, but yeah, he doesn't look like he's got any hope. Down he will go. That's 3 free kills straight into the pockets of Humble Life Esports.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's going to roll over. We don't really have that mechanic here in the LCK, but
no, not
just
yet.
had to clarify, you know.
Not yet. Now DK are trying to challenge this Infernal Drake. They did get the other one, but this is a much different situation. They're down 8,000 gold. So Kingen on the flank. Can he get something done here? They're trying to get in onto Showmaker. That is an interesting target as the burst is there, though. They're going to take him down as Kingen is alone in the back line, and DK just trying to send it one last time, but Haumaleif Esports way too far in the lead. And this one is going to amount to 10,000 gold and an
And it's just straight into the meat grinder, as unfortunately for aiming, trying to back between two turrets here. He's not, in fact, safe, and Doran's going to come over with this wave. And then where does he go? Like, what can he do? He has no options. He's dead.
Yeah. And Peanut doesn't even need to be accelerated. He's got a Black Cleaver. And he is able to just take lives very easily. He's going to look for a little bit more. Challenging Lucid, his counterpart. And it does not look close. He's just going to go in there and press his R button. Immediately goes down. Maybe a little bit overzealous, but I suppose they've got the wallets to do it at this point, as Lucid is looking for some resets, and Kingen is pretty big, but not quite big enough. As down he will go, and once again, Aiming's just left back there by his lonesome, like, guys?
He's like, look, I didn't get caught, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Look at my KDA, it looks totally fine.
Yeah, I only have 2
Compared
deaths.
to you guys. Well, the game isn't over. It's not over yet. Let's just take out Kingen again. Why not? Yeah, that's 7-0 now for Viper. 7. One more and he'll be legendary. It feels like they're almost working towards that at this point.
Showmaker.
Okay, well, he's going to get in there and, you know, he can get in the mist pretty easily. And there you go. Able to shut him down. And he's not done yet. He's looking for more victims here. As, yeah, they're just pushing the top lane. They're going to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, really uncoordinated game here from D+, and HLE, man, they're in full control.
That was interesting. Viper trying to get them to engage to end the game faster. Works out as down will go Doran again. He's just going so deep for these kills. And it just doesn't seem to matter. It is Lucid alone as the Shuriken lands, and that's going to be the end of that as they take down the Nexus turrets. And Haumaleif Esports will not only win game 1, but they will absolutely embarrass them here in game number 1 as they pick up 23 kills, and they're looking for more. Make it 24-6. 1-0 Haumaleif Esports.
And I'll be the first one to against the Jax. We've actually, in fact, seen Gnar picked as a counter to Jax many times for that reason. So a bit of a puzzling pick in terms of the lane matchup, but I think very strong in terms of surviving and getting the...
Is he going to look? Is he going to look for the Jax and try to set something up with Kingen? Is he going to look for a play with the Orianna ball? Or is he just going to try to be there at the right time in the bottom lane when Peanut, no doubt, will try to release some pressure as we have this. Speaking of which, Lucid has chosen the top lane, and Doran is very far down the lane, and that is very free. First blood will go to Lucid. As an ult is coming on in there, going to be thrown into Kelly. He does get CC'd pretty much 100-0, but the Maokai ult doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, not the all-in you were looking for.
Really cool. Maximum velocity approach to the Dragon.
Yeah. Okay, Arrow going to come out here. They have a TP as well. Delight and Viper in a lot of trouble, but they do have Fate's Call flashes as well. Double TP coming in now from the side of DK. As Delight's just going to flash out of this one, and Kingen is just sprinting at them. Not really going to be able to do too much here. Maybe trying to slow down Peanut as over the wall they go. A gigantic hostile takeover as Kingen is going so deep into this one. Peanut, though.
Here comes Doran.
Both sides a bit apprehensive about how they want to fight this, but Kingen has gone miles into the enemy territory, and he will be taken out. That's a kill for Viper on the Callista, which probably should not have happened.
I mean, Delight plays it super well. What, to get this one would feel so amazing. Showmaker has teleport. He is able to get away from Doran, but I think if he comes in now, it's a little bit too late. He is going to commit.
Yeah, they could try to look for a fight afterwards, but this Drake is looking very much in the favor of Haumaleif Esports as a couple ults are used from the bot lane. Here's the package, kind of confusingly, as now Zeka in a lot of trouble. The Orianna ball on top of this Vi is getting so much value, and here's DK. The bailout on the Viper works for now, but he will go down, and DK are able to take a big fight after this Dragon is taken.
Gonna be some wagging of fingers at that package usage, I would say, around the world. There might be. And that's why, you know, we raised our eyebrow even at the Doran stats. Just reminding everyone.
뒤로 갈게.
I'm gonna go back, he said.
뒤에 박을게요.
And that's
Before. So here comes Delight. He's very much in the front. The flash with the ult, and Delight engages with Renata and picks up Kingen, who was in there by himself. He gets picked off. This is looking like a potential steal from Lucid. Can he do it? Goes over the wall a bit early, and he will not be able to get it as the sticks are good enough, and Kellen is super low. The engage comes in. The redemption doesn't get too much value, actually, as in the front here is Viper alone, as this game is really just going off the rails. Very messy now.
Yeah, very messy, but objective secure. That kill on the Viper, confident enough to start off the Baron. TP coming through.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is bad as long as you don't get too caught out. But we do have a flanking Jax coming in here now, Meganar as well, and Corki's already hitting pretty hard. Doran is very far behind enemy lines here. As have they spotted him? Looks like they have. They're trying to cut off both angles of escape. And Doran, it looks like, ooh, okay, maybe an execute? Not able to take the gate. Nope, not able to take the gate. He's trying to get Kingen now. And down he goes. That's going to be 400 gold for aiming.
Yeah, if he had been HLE just can't be happy with objectives alone.
Happy gaming. We do have Showmaker in a very unhappy spot. Nice shockwave, but he's dead. That's a shutdown now for the Corki, and this Corki timer's getting shorter and shorter. Every team fight, it feels like.
It certainly is. They're able to get for the Dragon, maybe even bait out something like a package would be huge, or maybe pick Zeka, as this is a lot of damage. There needs to be a response.
I don't know if they're going to be able to get into this pit, though. It's already quite low. The poke is not hitting. It does hit aiming a little bit. The ult comes forward, and the smite is there from Corki, as Zeka is going to be the one who takes it down. And that is immediately going to turn on its head.
A freebie after the win on the Baron itself, and Doran will try to hold down the fort up here by himself as Jax. And I think he'll be okay.
I think he's pretty strong. I don't know if he can 1v3, though. He is into 280 carries, and he does have redemption. Over comes Delight. And now, with the Zhonya's, actually, he's got the arm guard coming in here, and he is going to survive that one. Here comes Delight. Where is this guy going? He's got a lot of backup from his
He wants
team,
Lucid.
Yeah, they're looking for Lucid. Even a TP, like, what? He does have the package.
Well, look, you got Baron, you got Hex. 2.5 minutes now as the Baron expires here. And that is all you're going to need as we'll watch this steal. He didn't even realize it. He was like, what? And that's it.
And it doesn't matter if it was 650 gold, 750 gold, or 1,600 gold. People are going to buy it. Imagine that. Lucid in a lot of trouble here. He has taken huge amounts of damage. His team is not here. Turns out Maokai ultimate is also pretty good. That's a double kill now for Viper. And aiming, unfortunately, just doesn't have any support here in the mid lane. Gets taken out. Gets his streak taken down as well, as Kingen is just trying to stop the wave. But I think at this point, Doran's just going to tank the turret, and they might just end it, as Peanut will do a good job to zone him away. And Kellen will just try to clear this wave as well.
Wasn't the cleanest, but Han will take it. You know, they will definitely take the win here.
Yeah.
The Corki comp, it worked in the end, despite a little bit of a rough one from Kalista in the early parts as well. Kingen.
Oh, they're going to try to go take him. Okay. Yeah, they're going to get the kill. Down he goes. And there it is. That's the Nexus. How will Life Esports with the 2-0 victory tonight